What is up guys, it's I'm here back again with another botting video for Season of Mastery, or Classic WoW in general. We're going to be talking about botting in Classic WoW on all versions of the game, so Classic WoW, Season of Mastery and TBC Classic. We are going to mainly focus on Season of Mastery, but we're also going to touch on the TBC Classic and regular Classic WoW as well, or Classic Era, whatever you want to call it. So we are once again taking a look at botting. So in my previous video, and also the botting disaster in Season of Mastery video that I uploaded a couple of days ago now, maybe a week ago, depends on when I can get this video up. I made a video recently called the botting disaster in Season of Mastery, where I focused on the open world bots in Season of Mastery. And in that specific video, as well as all of my other videos on botting in Season of Mastery, I have been focusing on open world bots, so bots you can find in the open world. So for example, Duskwood, Stranglethorn Vale and Desolace are filled with open world bots, the Hinterlands as well, and definitely Ungoro. You have a lot of bots that are hunting for raw gold, and they're usually hunting for animals, where you can loot them and maybe even skin them as well to sell their parts for raw gold to the vendor, and then they will sell that gold through RMT. So I've been focusing on those bots because, well, they're very easy to find, but in this video we're going to go a bit deeper into botting and take a look at some more difficult to find bots that are also really destructive. And I have seen some comments from people that think that botting, it doesn't really have any effect on their gameplay. So in this video I'm going to go over some bots that will probably have some effect on your gameplay, regardless of whether or not you care about the economy of the game, because, well, botting really affects the economy of the game. It will drive down the prices of different things because the bots are getting them instead of regular players farming them. So obviously botting has a huge effect on the economy itself, but it also affects every single other aspect of the game, which we'll talk about in this video. Today's video is sponsored by My Singing Monsters Playground. My Singing Monsters Playground is the new party game based upon the hit game My Singing Monsters, which celebrates its 10th anniversary next year. Grab a friend and jump into the monster world for some fun and frantic party game action. Players on Steam can enjoy My Singing Monsters Playground with a 20% discount between the 22nd of December 2021 throughout the 5th of January 2022. My Singing Monsters Playground is also available on Nintendo Switch, Xbox and PlayStation platforms. Grab a friend and play My Singing Monsters Playground today by clicking the link at the top of the video description or the pinned comment. Thank you so much to My Singing Monsters Playground for sponsoring this video. Okay, so let's start with one of the botting types that are basically hunters that are farming Dire Maul, and these hunters can farm Dire Maul much more efficiently than you as a real player can. And we actually have a clip from a Russian streamer called Ranka, I think it's Ranka, and he was streaming and he found some hunter in Dire Maul that was botting and hacking. So bots are actually hacking now to be able to do things more efficiently than real players, and I'll show you exactly how this works. So I'll show you the hack itself. I don't know how to do it, obviously, but there is a hack that you can do to get into the air, at which point you can actually trigger some sort of movement pattern, so you can jump up and down without jumping up and down. So if you just take a look at the clip itself, you can see there's a hunter. He's called Veins, and he's actually falling down from the air, so he's fly hacking to get into here. So while regular players will have to walk here by themselves, these hunters, the bots that are hacking, can fly right to the end boss in this in Dire Maul, and they can kill him and loot him. So once he has to jump down, he will pull the boss, he will then walk onto the ledge, and this is pretty much a kiting mechanic that hunters can use to solo this boss, but he's using it in a bit of a different way, where he's utilizing some sort of hack where he can fly or he can walk into the air. So he will simply walk off the platform or walk off the ramp, and instead of falling down to the floor, he will stay up in the air, and that will trigger the boss to walk back and forth, so you can abuse the boss mechanics or the boss movement patterns. And you can see through these angles that he's actually standing in the air. This is not something regular players can actually do, and you have to have a fly hack to do this, and you have to have a fly hack so you can do this in the air. And here's the real kicker. As a real player farming Dire Maul, most hunters have to be level 58 at the earliest to farm Dire Maul, or you want to be level 60 as well. Well, by using this mechanic, or this trick, or this hack, you can do this at level 46. There's a clip of this hunter right here called Speedy Rogue. I'm not sure if the clip is from the same guy, but you can see if I just slow down the footage, you look down to the right, it's a level 46 Night Elf Hunter, and he's soloing the boss using this ledge mechanic, or this ledge hack, where you can just walk back and forth, because, well, all you have to do is use your fly hack, get over here, and from here you have a free loot from the boss. You don't have to do anything, just walk back and forth, and the boss will keep on walking back and forth as well, and you just auto hit him. Sure, at level 46 you will miss a lot more, because it's a level 62 elite, but eventually you will be able to get him down. So the chances are that a lot of hunters that are currently in Dire Maul on your server will be bots, and here's the thing, I tried this myself for 2 different servers, so I'm playing on 2 servers mainly, that is Dreadnought, and Dreadnought is a PvP server, and I also play on Pirate Village, which is my main server. It's not called Pirate Village, that's my TBC server, but King's Fall for Season of Mastery, which is a PvE server. So I whispered every single hunter in Dire Maul on King's Fall, every single one replied, so I don't think there's any bots over there. For Dreadnought, roughly half of the hunters actually replied, so there could be a lot of hunters in Dreadnought, so it could be more popular for PvP servers, because there's a lot more gold to be made from the items, or actually disenchanting the items, but it's also really good just for vendor gold. Now hold on tight, because I'm going to show you some other bots as well that don't affect the economy, because this one does. It actually does affect the economy, it's mainly a gold farming bot, but they are hacking, so I wanted to show you that. They are hacking and they are fly hacking, and they are farming inside instances, so they are more difficult for us players to find and report, but they should be more easy, more easy for Blizzard to find them and to ban them, because if you just have one game master check these guys out and you see them using the flight hack, you can easily just instantly ban them. So they should be easy to find and easy to ban from Blizzard, but from real players it's more difficult to find them and more difficult to report them. They can also use this fly hack to, well, they're using it right now to skip to the end boss, but they can also use it to grab both herbalism and mining nodes inside dungeons. So I said I was going to show you some bots that cover different things than just gold farming and the economy of the game. So here you go, this is a pool bracket bot, which is pretty much a bunch of bots that are gathering together, and they are killing lower levels over and over again to pump the brackets. This was really popular for Classic WoW, but it's still a thing in Season of Mastery as well, just on a much smaller scale, but it was really popular in Classic WoW, so you could get more people into rank 14, because you could artificially pump the brackets and pump the numbers. So this was a type of a bot that was used by PvPers, so they could more easily rank up. Next up, we have a video that was sent to me from someone doing PvP, or like a PvP bot in Alterac Valley, and we have Shoulder over here. I think that's how it's pronounced, Skjolder or Shoulder, Skjolder, that's probably right. So if we take a look at this guy's movement pattern, the actual video has been sped up, and I'm trying to speed it up myself in the edit as well, so you can see like a full 5 minutes of him walking around, but he has really robotic pattern movements. He is going to go for a mob, he will always go a bit further than he has to, and he will stand still at the exact same pixel at the flag banners. So for example at the Horde Graveyard, he will stand in the exact same location, the exact time that a mob shows up, or someone attackable shows up, he will charge them no matter their distance. He will try to charge, followed up by really simple attacks. So for example the Ram, an Alterac Ram, you don't need to charge that one, you don't even need to attack it, he still went for it. And now he's going for the Commander as well. Now charge was on cooldown, so he's just going to walk there by himself. And once again, really robotic pattern movements. After the fight he goes back to standing at the flag banner for minutes, doing absolutely nothing. Once they get to Dun Baldar, he will do the same thing. He will actually charge every single target, go for the closest one, and after combat he will auto run to aid station without target, and he will just go to the flag banner. and get killed. Like, all of the mobs are there, he's obviously just running in to go to his location. He stands still, does nothing, but he goes to the botting location, to the exact location in front of the banner. After releasing and going back, he will charge, go for the first mob he sees, charge in, and after combat he will go to the flag banner, stand on the exact same pixel once again, where he just got killed. He will stand on the same pixel, because that's what the bot is programmed to do. So these bots are actually in PvP as well, making it more difficult for you, a real player, to obtain rank 14, because here's the thing, you might have work, these guys do not. You need to sleep, these guys do not. A bot can run 24/7, so having these guys in Alterac Valley makes it a lot more difficult for you to reach rank 14, because the more people do this, I'm sure this is not the only one, there's probably way more of these guys doing botting in Alterac Valley as well, so the more of those there are, the more difficult it is for you to reach rank 14. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to show that bots are used for more than just gold farming. They are obviously farming gold as well, but bots are also used in PvP. They're used for boosting the bracket, also for ranking up themselves, so getting to rank 14. People are using PvP bots to get to rank 14 on their characters for them to main their characters afterwards, and some people, or some bots, are botting to rank 14 to sell the rank 14 characters, and we also have leveling bots that are leveling to level 60 to then sell the level 60 characters. So it's a huge problem covering more than just one area of the game, and I really hope Blizzard does something about it sooner rather than later. Hopefully you enjoyed the video though, leave a like down below, help spread the message, and report all of the bots that you see in the game. And that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, leave a sub, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.